More than 100 years ago, a boy named Thomas Edison lived on a little Ohio town. Tom was a lively child. He always took apart the thing and testing the part and put them together again, or trying to put them together. One day his dad said, "Look at this, another broke toy. Now, don't be hard on him," his mother said. "He only wants to see how something works." But even she lost her patience with him when he even burned down the family's plan. Tom become more careful, but it's hard when you are curious. Then the famous moved to curious. Then the family moved to mansion. By now, Tom older enough to go to school. Unfortunately, he doesn't like sit still and hard to teach or memorize his lesson. Since Tom spent his most of time with daydreaming, his teacher thinks there's something wrong with him, but he's only like experiment more than he liked school. Tom's mother decides to teach him at home. Soon he loved to read, especially about science. At 12, Tom heard about a job on train selling candle, newspaper, and sandwich. His dad agreed, and the thing settled. 2 days later, Tom at train station. Tom was at train station to begin his job. Before long, Tom set up a laboratory on train's baggage car. When his job is finished, he could experiment. At 16, he got his first real job as a night telegraph operator and the station agent. But Tom never held a job for very long. He is neither too tired from studying or too busy experimenting to do his job. So Tom determined to spend more time.
如果你用 determine 要用片语的用法
He is determined to
如果用 decide 就直接 decide 就可以。
So Tom decided to spend more time inventing something. He is stubborn, independent, and hardworking. Some of Tom's inventors began to notice. Then Tom happened to be in New York at Gold Exchange when an important major broke.
机器再一次。
Machine. Tom stepped in, and in 1 hour or 2, he had the machine running perfect.
这个是副词 perfectly。
In the following months, Tang invent a way to improve the machine. The company paid for him 40,000 for his invention. I am going into business for myself, said Tang, and Tang, at 23, began a workplace and laboratory. He hired an assistant to help. I want to fix things so that the world can run on Tang said.
Electricity.
Tang said.
Electricity.
In the time that followed, Tang invented many things. He also improved Alexander Graham Bell's telephone. At 29, Tang invented pornography. He became one of his beloved inventions. Tang's greatest is a new kind of electricity lamp. Until Tang figured out how to make him, there were no light bulb like today's ones. At the time, people used a group from fireplace, candle, and oil or gas lamp for light. Tang and his assistant worked day and night. Assistant worked day and night. When it's hot, they sleep on desk and chair to snatch some sleep. And they work some more. In 1897, after thousands of experiments, Tang created the globe with bright. Tang created a lamp, globe with light, long-lasting light. His invention changing the world. He made more important invention. He even worked out a way to combine moving picture and voice. Thanks for Thomas Edison for the movie. Edison is creative and tries to do all things in new ways.
How